Oneyplays!
With friends.
What if the actual laser came out of the TV screen into the real world and blinded Lyle?
I can't wait for 40 elements like that on my PSP.
Your PSP?
I think every kid in my school used their PSP for porn.
Really? I didn't know you could do that.
Yeah, you could put MP4s on it.
Rural Christian.
So they were like downloading porn and putting their porn on their PSP?
Yeah, bringing them into school and showing each other.
Do you remember when our friend got fined $5,000 because he downloaded porn?
Are we allowed to say that?
Maybe not. Maybe
I don't think he'd want people knowing that.
It's a really funny story. Yeah, you should probably cut it.
It's really sad. He doesn't deserve that.
I said, I said, dude, who fucking downloads porn? You were like, oh, I shouldn't have not gonna do it anymore.
Wait, downloaded it from where?
Some porn website, and apparently some company found out that he did that and sent him a check in the mail for a fee for $5,000.
That's crazy.
Yeah, probably cut that out. So.
We can bleep his name. That's actually like a really fascinating story.
It's true. I was talking about when it happens. I don't remember if he ended up paying it or if he ended up saying "fuck you" or what.
Yeah, that's really weird. So he downloaded it from like
I can't. This was years ago.
How? But I mean, if you go to a porn site and you download porn, that would insinuate you bought it, right? Or
no, he torrented it.
Oh, he torrented porn?
It might have been he torrented it, yeah.
Didn't you guys have your internet, like, shut down because you got caught?
It was because some stupid bitch in our house at the time downloaded Mary Poppins or something. She downloaded Saving Mr. Banks and then blamed everyone else. In a house of fucking, like, 7 or 8 guys, who the fuck downloaded Saving Mr. Banks? And she fucking got mad at everybody.
And she also,
of course it was her.
And she blamed everybody else for eating her carrots. And she said, her baby carrots. I said, do you think anybody would fucking like? It's a $1 bag of baby carrots. First of all,
yeah.
Second of all, like nobody in this house eats fucking super healthy.
Yeah.
Nobody's sneaking your fucking baby carrots.
Me and Zach used to live with a really horrible bitch.
Yeah, she's genuinely a bad person. I don't feel bad saying that.
One time she left. She left cereal out, and then maggots got into it, and then moths started appearing all over the house. And every night, I'd hear Corey fucking smashing them against the wall, going, "Fuck!"
And one time he had like a Blue Moon bottle of beer in his room, and there was like 60 of them. It was like a trap. They would all fly into there and die.
Yeah. And then
Did he just leave it then?
One night he was screaming. I just ran up to his door. I was like, "Corey, shut the fuck up!" And he was like, "There's just moths everywhere." I'm like, "I don't care." And then fucking a few days later, she was literally on the floor in the kitchen in the fetal position crying. We're like, "What's wrong?" And she's like, "What do you mean, what's wrong? Look up!" And we looked up and there's maggots crawling across the roof. And we're like,
there was like 2.
Yeah, we're like,
two little maggots.
We're like, okay. We're like, this is your fault. It's like no one else buys fucking cereal here.
Well,
you fucking nut.
She said she had bought one of those gigantic retarded sized thing of Cheerios in a box.
Yeah.
And she said somebody ate my Cheerios and forgot to close the box back up. It's like nobody did.
Yeah.
Nobody
she was just nuts. We got so much fucking stories about her.
You remember that one time she got really bitter and pissed off because she had to go to...
She got really fucking mad.
She had a day job. She had to go to her day job. And she was like, why do you guys get to fucking sit around all day?
Yeah, we're all working in the office. It's like making cartoons.
Yeah, it's because like this is our job.
So yeah, it's like she was mad. You guys are drawing like a fucking 1,000 pictures a minute, so...
We were all sitting in the living room watching a movie, and she got really mad that she had to go to work at fucking wherever the fuck she worked.
And it's like...
You're like, yeah, we worked to do this.
Yeah. It's the free market. If you're working, you get something, you get it. I think it's fair. If I actually say the same thing about like YouTubers that a lot of people don't like even Ray William Johnson. I'm not a huge fan of. Obviously, I think
he worked for it.
He worked for it. And be mad at the people watching him, not the guy.
Yeah.
Yeah. At that point,
if there's an audience for it, be mad at the audience, not for the guy who's supplying the appetite.
Fucking. Can we tell the one story about? One time we went to a party and her brother was there, and we were all watching the TV. Like whenever
what were we watching?
We were watching Babies Falling Over compilation on YouTube, and the brother walks in and he goes, "What are you watching?" We're like, "Babies Falling Over." take a seat. And he sat down, and he got really fucking mad.
And he was like, give me the controller.
Yeah, he's like, give me the controller. I'm sick of this shit. And we were just like, everyone else is having fun, but okay. And we gave him the controller, and he put on Honest Trailers. And then nobody was like laughing, and everyone just started talking over it. And he got mad. He stood up.
Did he look like this? Did he have half of his face burned off?
Nah, he looked normal.
It's time to put on Honest Trailers.
No, Lyle.
He really hated Babies Falling Over.
He really hated Babies Falling Over, and he walks out of the room.
This is him with the remote.
So he walks back in, and we're all watching a really, really gory horror movie. I don't remember what it was. And there's someone on TV getting stabbed in the stomach over and over. And he walks in, he goes, what the hell is this? And then Zach turns around and goes, Sonic goes to the real world, dude. And then I went like that, and he looks at me, and he's like, yo, Chris, just so you know. And he looked over at a girl. He's like,
a girl who, by the way, he tried to hit on.
He tried hitting on her. He tried actually bringing her into the woods to hit on her.
Yeah.
He goes, I would never hit her, but I would lay into you. And I was just like, what? He's like, I would never hit her, but I'd lay into you. I'm like, okay.
And then he walked away.
And he walked away all flustered. It was the weirdest fucking encounter. It was so fucking weird.
It was just genuinely bizarre. Everybody walked out like, did that just happen? Did he just throw a punch you?
Everyone tried ignoring it because it was so weird.
It didn't make any sense logically. I kept saying like, did that wait? So I was like, I heard everything just happened, but you're telling me I said Sonic goes to the real world, and this guy said he would not punch a girl, but he would punch Chris, and he left. That was the sequence of events.
He should have said that to you for making fun of him.
If anything, yeah.
It made no fucking sense. He was just mad at me for some reason. It was because I put on Babies Falling Over. It must have fucking infuriated him.
Do you think he was like stewing on that until he like came back into the room?
I think he was really angry because the girl kept turning him down over and over.
Yeah, he was definitely like blue-balled. Oh, I think you were sitting next to this girl. Not like that kind of way, but you were just sitting next to her.
Oh my god, yeah.
I think that was it.
Yeah, what a fucking idiot.
Well. He was also bragging. He was like, yeah, gonna make a bunch of money by selling a bunch of games to GameStop. Yeah, GameStop, whatever the fuck it was. But he was like bragging he was gonna sell $30 worth of games.
I also think it took him months to find a job, and then he got fired after one day.
Oh, here's a good way to end this story.
Well. So
the other roommate we were talking about, the girl, his sister, the first girl with the mod story, she was living at our place paying like half rent.
Yeah.
And then he moved in without anybody consenting and got a whole room to himself and paid half of her rent.
Yeah, it made no fucking sense.
So they were both paying like a quarter rent. And it took him like, 3 months to get a job. And he finally got a job. He worked at Starbucks and he got fired like almost immediately.
And then when everyone made him move out, they found a box of pubes under his bed.
Yeah, he like cut his fucking hair.
Wait, a box of pubes?
He had a sweet little wooden box with beautiful carvings, and inside of it was his pubes.
like a cigar box of pubes?
Yeah, had rare jewels embedded into it.
Like green gems.
Flawless emeralds and rubies.
On a bedrock of pubes. That's beautiful. That's a beautiful thing. That's a horrible mental image, but it's a beautiful thing.
They were horrible people. She also stole a cat from somebody I know.
What do we do now?
They're valuable materials to sell in the black market.
Yeah. Kind of a coont.
Yes. I'm gonna read my special book. Take a look right here about what a big boy I am.
That's where the Yakko Wacko and Dot
I'm gonna go do the yoga.
You do realize they're a cartoon?
I know. They just beat her to it.
It's complicated.
I love Wacko.
He's got the funny pants.
He's got the big hat. Yakko's my least favorite because he's got stupid pants, and Dot isn't even a brother.
Yeah, what an idiot.
Dot is the most important, actually.
Actually, Lisa Simpson in season 25 of The Simpsons is the most important female icon.
Have you seen the episode of The Simpsons where Mr. Burns or Mr. Smithers' dad ends up in a sewer as a corpse?
What?
Did you ever see that?
Is this an old episode or
yeah.
a new one?
It was pretty. I mean, it was past season 10, but it was like.
Wait, I think
Okay, let's go.
I do remember
The whole episode is about how Smithers was traumatized by seeing his father's corpse.
Shut up.
What?
It's like,
It's a pretty legitimate complaint.
yeah, but it's just like, Does this need to be an episode of The Simpsons?
Smithers sees a corpse.
It
Yeah.
seems kind of mean-spirited away for that show.
My
way.
dad's a corpse.
My father's a skeleton.
He's green and rotting.